Need extra help with homeschooling your kids still at home due to lockdown regulations? Well, Girl Code may be the solution. The organization has launched a WhatsApp bot that allows students to do unlimited practice questions for any subject and book a tutor to have live sessions via the platform. To tell us more about this innovation, we're joined via Skype by the co-founder of Girl Code, Tinyiko Simbine. Tinyiko, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's not the first time that we've heard of Girl Code. You're normally doing those very cool weekend workshops with girls and getting them interested in coding. Obviously, you saw that there was a need for some kind of help with kids being stuck at home. The only thing they have is a gadget. If they don't have a laptop, many homes do have that, some who don't, unfortunately. How did you go about trying to meet the need?
Okay, well, thank you for having me on your show, Marcel. It is evident that the importance of education plays in our lives, and many of us, through personal experience or knowing someone in our communities, have seen the positive impact that it has. And we all know that education facilitates a better life, and it makes a difference to opportunities that one can be offered. And with the challenges that COVID has brought, we saw that many private schools were actually able to adapt quickly to move classes online, whilst their public counterparts were actually left behind with very little support, you know. And we also witnessed this as an organization that works with many public schools. And we also realized that a lot of our students don't have like personal laptops or internet in their homes. So we had to quickly pivot and find a way to actually still use technology as an enabler and find a cost-effective way to still have our girls not get left behind during this difficult time. So then we had our tutors who normally teach them coding on weekends to come on board and actually help them catch up with their syllabus through tutoring them through math, science, and accounting through WhatsApp, because not only is WhatsApp available for everyone, but it's also quite cheap.
And what's the reaction been like from both the tutors and the girls, because they've had to get used to this different way of communicating?
Rather different, but also good, because it has definitely closed a gap somewhat. And it also has helped with some of the students who actually can't even go to school anymore due to the drastic challenges that COVID-19 has brought to them. And I think it's very important for us to use technology as an enabler during this unique time in our country. So we're very excited to have been able to quickly pivot and still cater for those who are in need, even though it wasn't necessarily through coding.
Are you finding that through word of mouth that you're seeing an increase in people wanting to find out how they can use this WhatsApp bot service as well? Because, you know, the youngsters speak amongst themselves, don't they?
Oh, definitely. And you know how good word of mouth is and how quickly it spreads information. So Indeed. That has definitely spread the word, even through their parents as well.
In terms of what this pandemic and this lockdown has taught us about our educational needs, is there a hope from your organization that this once and for all will prove to those in the positions to make a difference that there are too many, especially of our children, who are being left out in the dark because of lack of access to hard resources and also the very exorbitant price of data in South Africa?
No, definitely. And I mean, we've noticed how the use of digital skills has become a part of our daily lives, with many activities supported and facilitated by technologies. I mean, digital skills intertwine different parts of our lives, from our personal to social, as well as education and work. So developing and enhancing these skills has the potential to help the youth in particular to overcome these many hurdles.
Well, let's hope that through this experience we'll have so many more, especially young girls and women, seeing the need to go into this field of study, because we do need as many of them as possible as we navigate whatever the new normal will continue to look like. Thank you so much for your time. The co-founder of Girl Code, Tinyiko Simbine, and I'm sure you can find out more about this WhatsApp bot that can help young people with their studies during this time if you just go onto Girl Code's social media platforms.